Hello and welcome to DIY and Take Romania. I'm Mihai and this is my first video in English, so maybe you don't know me. Today we're gonna make a traditional Romanian recipe. We're gonna make polenta. We don't call it polenta, we call it mămăligă or coleșe. And to start the recipe, you're gonna need just 2 ingredients, maybe 3. You're gonna need corn flour and water. So polenta, it's just a corn porridge that gets hard and you eat it with a savory and salty dish. To start the traditional Romanian polenta, you first, especially in the morning, have to drink a shot of 40 proof plum brandy. Okay, now you are ready to start the recipe. All you need to do is mix the boiling water with the corn flour. You put in as much water as you want polenta, because basically the corn flour is gonna mix in the water and the quantity of polenta is gonna mainly equal the quantity of water you put in. So I put like half of my pot here, not to spill over. And now you see the water starts to boil. Now I didn't tell you this before, but there's a secret ingredient, a third. We're gonna put some salt in the water because now the water is boiling. You turn down the heat, and I can't show you this because I need 2 hands and I'm also holding my camera, but I'm gonna take the corn flour, gradually put it in and mix until I have a consistency that I like. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So I'm whisking the polenta. Now some people like it more runny, some like it harder. I like it on the runny side, but you can see this is very runny. This is not gonna do. What you can also do is maybe turn the heat up a little bit, so the corn flour starts to boil, and you can start seeing the real consistency. So you just take the flour, you put it in, and you mix. Now you can do this with both hands. I have just one hand, so this is like it looks like. Now you see this is boiling. Turn down the heat not to burn yourself, and this is a consistency that I'm happy with. You see it is a little bit runny, it is like a porridge, but once it boils and it reduces the amount of water, and also once it cools, it's going to be harder. Now if you ask my mother, she's going to tell you that you have to continuously mix the polenta for half an hour, but ain't nobody got time for that, and you can just mix it from time to time. You see, this is a recipe so easy a 4-year-old can do it. If you are a 4-year-old and you do this recipe, maybe skip the brandy part. Now I tested it. You see it's quite hard. Maybe it was okay also to be more runny. And I'm satisfied with it, and now I'm just gonna turn it over into a plate. Now this is the plain corn polenta. We Romanians usually eat it with cheese. Here in Transylvania we usually put a layer of polenta, one of cheese and so on. It's like a polenta lasagna. If you ask my grandmother, you should put some pork lard to be able to make it even, but this is not necessary. And if you want, you can also put some pork rinds in it or any traditional stuff. If not, you can eat it with whatever.